Come back with me for my 9-year-old daughter to go on an overnight school residential trip. I am Ree from mummyof4.com. Welcome back to my channel. My 9-year-old, yes, my baby girl, the eldest of my girls, but my third child, is going on her first overnight school trip. I have feelings about that, as in, I'm very excited for her, but you know, when your little ones go away with the school for the first time, it's nerve-wracking for us mums, just saying. And one of the things I feel I can do to help her to make sure she's okay on this trip is to make sure she has everything she needs. As I'm packing to make sure I have everything she needs, I will be following my residential primary school visit checklist. Incidentally, what do you call it? My kids call it the residential. When they're going on the trips in our school, they're like, it's time for the residential for whichever year group. Do you call it an overnight school trip? I've heard people call it PGL, Parents Get Lost, or is that a very specific, like a brand, a company? Just so interested, because that's what we call it, wondering what everyone else calls it. Anyway, this specific checklist you can grab, by the way, I'll put the link on screen. It's a completely free checklist. I'll also put the link down in the description if you want to grab this. But the checklist is based on a 4-night trip. She's actually going for 2, so I'll just tweak the numbers accordingly and you can do the same. But there is a space to tick off everything that I have packed to go, and then just as I've done for my other children when they've gone away, I will put this checklist in the bag with a pen in a folder, and then she'll be able to check everything back into the bag to make sure she hasn't left anything behind. This has worked really well for my other children, and fingers crossed it works again on this trip. Yesterday, she's in school at the moment, but yesterday Bella and I went through and she chose the clothes that she wanted to pack. The weather here in Wales is a bit iffy at the moment, as in we're having some very warm, lovely days and some pretty grim days like it is today. So I'm going to have to pack options. We're going to put aside the outfit she's going to wear on the day to travel. So in fact, we've got 2 outfit options for that day, depending on the weather. Then we put aside 2 warmer weather options like shorts, and then 2 cooler weather options. And that way, if she gets especially muddy or disgusting in one of the activities, then she's got things to change into anyway. All right, let's start by doing what I like to do, which is getting out some baskets. I do love my baskets for packing, organising, sorting, all the things. I use them in my airing cupboard most of the time. They just live in there for laundry, but I pull them out for things like this. So let's get some baskets out. Let's see what we've got, what I need to find, and then we can start labelling. I have some excellent labels I'm going to show you that I use for everything. They're brilliant, they're amazing. They're machine washable, they're dishwasher safe if you want to stick them on like lunchboxy type things. They're brilliant. So we're going to label everything because I'm telling you, labelling is such a must if you ever want to see your children's stuff again on a school trip. In fact, if you just want to see your children's stuff ever again, if you want to send it out of the house to school or anywhere else for that matter. So we're going to grab everything, we're going to label everything, we're going to organise it. I will go through it with Bella so that she knows what she's got. She can let me know if she feels there's anything missing and wants to go in, and then we can check it all off into the case and it will be done. Done. Found her sleeping bag. The pillow has got a pillow protector, it needs a pillowcase and indeed a label. Here we've been gathering some snacks and things. I've got some sealable bags to put things in and some clips for if she opens sweets and doesn't want to finish them all in one go. For wet bags, I've got these that I used to use when I used to do cloth nappies with babies that are no longer babies, but they'll be good for bringing home dirty clothes. So I've got a couple of those, one for like wet dirty stuff and one for dry dirty stuff, because if those things can be kept separate, it stops everything going yucky. And then in here are kind of the plonked clothes that she wants to take. So I need to go through everything and label the things. So let's start with clothing. I say let's start with clothing Then we'll move on to have to pick her out some swimwear from here, and then work our way down the list to the other stuff. So clothing wise, 4 t-shirts. I'm actually just going to put 1 t-shirt on a hanger to go, and then probably pack 3, I say, just 1 for the first morning, 1 for the second morning and the day they come home, and 1 spare. 2 to 3 bottoms. Yeah, I'm going to do 2 pairs of shorts, 2 leggings to go, and whatever she's wearing to go. I need to find the hoodies and fleeces. Spare underwear, again, just in case they get soaked through, because they do like muddy assault courses and stuff. Socks, we don't need 6 pairs. This is a 4-night list, but we do need a few pairs. 2 pairs of shoes, sort of a tidy pair and not a tidy pair. I don't think she's going to need wellies. It's not going to be that wet, I don't think. But let's just start with the clothing. So as I go through labeling everything, and I mean everything, if I can squeeze a label onto it, there's a label going on it. Then I will be using these name labels. I've been using these for years and years and years and years and years, like since before blogging and vlogging. I've been raving about these things to anyone who would listen. They're a company called My Name Tags. I have got a discount code if you follow the details on screen or down in that accompanying blog post. And you can choose any colour that your children like. You can choose different fonts, you put their name. I've also got other sets of labels that just say Morgan Family, and I've got my phone number on them. And I'll put a lot of those on things, because if things then get found, then they can dial the phone number and find a way to get things back to me. I used to put the stickers, these things, inside the children's shoes when they were small. And a number of times I've had a phone call saying, "Hi, I found a shoe." And one of the children had like discarded it from the pram, and I'd not noticed, like look away for 2 seconds as I'm pushing the pram, and they're like, whoop, shoe is gone. These things, we've had the shoes back, very, very quickly within the hour, because otherwise babies like to throw things. I've even got things like this inside my coats, because when we do things like soft play and things when they were younger, I just have so much stuff with me. It's so easy to leave some of your own things behind. So I just have the family name labels. Obviously for things to go to school, if you've seen my back to school things, I use these on everything. But yeah, just use them all the places. My husband even has some for work, for when he's on site for his tools, so that no one wanders off thinking one of the tools belongs to him when actually it belongs to my husband. So yeah, can't rave about these enough. Anyway, enough chit-chatting, let's get labelling. So let's take stock of where we are so far. I've got t-shirts, shorts and leggings all labelled up. A jumper, and also I've got clothes on a hanger for her to wear the day before. Oh, well, not the day before, the day she's travelling. So that is all labelled too and on a hanger. I'm actually going to tick this off with her, so we can have a quick look now, and we'll tick it off with her when she gets home from school, so she's like totally comfortable with everything I've done. 2 pairs of pyjamas, 1 long and 1 short, depending. I don't know how warm it's going to be there. They've asked for 2 towels, 1 for activities and 1 for showering. Swimwear, I've got this bather, but also this SPF suit, and it kind of matches, so she can put the shorts over. This is a long sleeve SPS bather thing, so that's her choice, what she wants to wear. We've got underwear, we've got socks. Then over here, all labelled, we've got a pillow. She really likes these silky pillowcases. She loves the texture, so I've got one of those. That's a little comfort from home. Plus the school have actually asked for a pillowcase. There's a fitted sheet. They didn't ask for a fitted sheet on this occasion, so you do have to just look at what your school has asked for versus this. But to be honest, if she doesn't like the sheet, at least this one will smell like home, so I'm putting that in anyway. We've got a sleeping bag, that's in here, and she wants to take this blanket, which she's really fond of, as a little home comfort too. Now let's sort out snacks and toiletries. So I'm going to decant versions of what we use at home, so there's no sensory issues with smells, allergic reactions to anything. We're supposed to send toiletries anyway, but sometimes you'd grab like little toiletries, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to send decanted versions of stuff I know doesn't react with her skin. She's got sensitive skin and things. Anyway, just so there's no other upset. I've got, this is the one that we use in our shower dispenser at home because we've all got pretty dry skin, so we need to decant some of that. I am going to send both a roll-on for her rucksack, backpack, and this one to put in her wash bag. This sun cream's great, so it's 8-hour protection. This is what I use on all the children, and as long, I think it's 1 hour in the water. Oh no, 3 hours water resistance. That's good. 3 hours water resistance, and if they don't get wet, it's 8-hour coverage. So hopefully she'll be able to put enough of that on to keep her from burning. This is the shampoo that we mostly use, so I'm going to cancel of that. I have got a Tangle Teaser hairbrush. This is the one that lives on my dressing table. This is the one, that go-to hairbrush. And this is just the same brush in a different colour, so I'm going to label that. A fresh toothbrush for her. She wants pink and cover, so I'm going to put those in. And she, so like I said, has quite dry hands, so I'm going to decant some of this into a mini pump bottle for her to use on her hands if she needs it. When Bella gets home from school, I'm going to go through all this with her, check she's happy, and then we can decant things and tick them off and put them into the case. This is the case I'm going to be sending her with. It's like a wheelie bag more than a case. I bought it when Will needed to go on a trip, and the school requested that they not be hard cases, because all the cases we take to Disney are hard cases. They need to be squishy so they can be smushed under beds. But so she can identify it, because it's a pretty generic looking black bag, I've got this purple strap thing to put around it so it's easy to see which one is hers, as well as the tag which will have her name on it. Now, before I go and get on with some work and then go and pick them up from school, I'm just going to spray a light dusting of spray across the clothes and things with this smell. This is Rose Jam body spray from Lush. It smells divine. It's one of Bella's favourite smells. It's something I spray on her precious bunny, and she finds it really calming, soothing. I went in to buy the pillow version, it's called Sleepy something in Lush, that someone recommended, and then in Lush they said try this instead, and the children love it. They find it really soothing, so if they're feeling stressed I spray this on their pillows. So I just figured some of her things can smell like home while she's away, but also it'll have time to dry off and air before I pick Bella up from school and check all the stuff and put it away in the bag. Now, obviously, you don't have to use this specific smell, but if there is a specific scent that your children associate with something calming, associate with you, associate with home, then obviously that would be a good scent to add. But quite frankly, just the fact that all this was washed with the washing powder that I use will make it smell familiar, which is why I think I probably would have sent bedding even if the centre that they're going to stay at was supplying it. My Bella is home from school. We're going to go over everything together. I have organised and labelled the stuff that you chose yesterday. I've put it all in piles. We'll go over it together, tick it off together, and then when you're coming back and you're packing to come home, you can tick things off. If we go back in the case, I'll pop this in a folder with a pen for you. Does that all sound good?
Yes.
Yeah? Cool. Let's get it done. You've got 3 different t-shirts just in case one gets muddy or something.
Yeah.
Plus, I've put the stuff for you to wear on the day you're going aside. So if you're happy, we've got a sweatshirt plus the hoodie you'll be wearing on the day, 3 t-shirts, 3 pairs of shorts, 3 leggings, 2 swimwear options, pyjamas, towels, pants, socks. We're going to get all of this into packing cubes in just a second. And then over here I've got snacks, spare bags to put bits in and some clips. All of your toiletries, which I'm going to go through with you. These are wet bags. If you choose one to put dirty clothes in and one to put any wet dirty clothes in, so towels, swimwear and things, so they don't make your other dry stuff yucky.
One dirty clothes bag.
So like just pants or leggings or like swimwear and towels can go in a different one.
What about muddy?
Put that in with wet and yucky stuff, okay?
So like dirty,
like really dirty stuff
soggy.
and stuff that needs washing, but actually it's not making the other stuff dirty. Is that okay?
Yeah.
And then I have got your blanket you love, your sleeping bag, a nice silky pillowcase, sheet and spare pillowcase. Shall we get all of this into packing cubes, into the case, and then we'll see what's left?
Yes.
Okay. That's your wash bag. You can check through that for me. So we've got 4 t-shirts and or base layers. We've actually gone for 3. Okay.
Okay.
Pack to go. Yes.
Can I tick?
Yeah, you can tick if you want. 2 hoodies and fleeces. 1 to wear, 1 to... Yes. That's...
And then 2 hoodies, 2 fleeces.
Yeah. Underwear and socks. You put those in the packing cubes, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cool.
6 pairs of socks.
Well, this is for 4 nights. I've packed plenty for you. Right, trainers, we need to go and put those in a minute. Waterproof coat, again, we need to add that in. I'm actually going to put that in your backpack, not in the big case anyway. Your waterproof coat. Waterproof trousers, again, can go in the big hat.
Woolly hat.
The sun hat, again, we're going to put that in your
bag. That's there.
Right, that's the physical bag of toiletries. In there, if you want to call them out, I'll check them out for you.
Toothbrush and toothpaste.
Yeah, so toothpaste is here. Toothbrush, I put a new one in. It's in here. That's at the bottom.
Okay, so toothbrush and toothpaste, tick.
Yeah. Shampoo
and conditioner.
You don't actually need to wash your hair unless you actually get muddy.
Yeah.
I will wash it for you before you go. So, you're only away for 2 nights.
Shower gel.
Yeah, I have labelled these as well. I've labelled them. They actually say what they are on them. I've decanted them for you. Yes, no, those are in over here. Don't tick those yet. We're going to put those into your... I have got them in one of these baskets around here, but they're going to go in your backpack.
Sunscreen.
I've got one in here.
And then the roll-on.
And then a roll-on one that's going in your backpack. So you can tick that because there is one in the main bag.
And then PJs.
Done. We did those, didn't we? We've actually got 2 sets of those.
Slippers.
No, but we're going to do all the footwear at the end. Swimwear, done. You've actually got a bather and you've also got the long sleeved and the shorts.
Not
version.
a torch yet.
Not a torch yet. We're going to add that in.
William has 2.
William does have 2. I bought a big pack of torches for the last couple of residential trips Will's been on, so we know we've got those. We just need to find them. Bin bag or wet for wet and muddy clothes. I've given you wet bags.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Pillow, done. Yes. Sleeping bag is in. Fitted sheet is in. And then water bottle and lunch for the first day. Again, going in your backpack.
Yeah.
Snacks and cereal bars. I've got a big bag of sweets. They are allowed to take sweets. May I suggest you don't eat all these in one go and you share them. I have put a clip on them in case you want to close them. And I've also got these snacks that you chose. So we're going to put those in the case. Plus, I will pack you snacks to go in your backpack for the coach trip.
Yeah, so snacks and cereal bars.
I've actually got these. Yeah, basically. I've put those for your backpack.
And then pocket money, including change.
Again, we're going to put that in your backpack.
Yes.
So I think, Ballerina, that's you pretty much packed, other than those items that we're literally going to put in your backpack and, things like lunch we can't do.
Yeah.
So the night before you go, we'll tick off these last bits when we put them into your backpack, because you're actually using your school bag at the moment, aren't you? And then put this in a little folder, get it into the case, and you'll be ready to go. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited for you. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope if you or your little one are heading on a residential school trip that they really enjoy it, and this packing video has given you a bit of packing inspiration. There are more pack with me's on screen now. Check out my Patreon for early release videos, check my planner store, and don't forget to download the printables using the link down in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye.